Next news. For those of you who for some reason don't know, Etika, he's a streamer, and I featured him many times on my channel.
So guys, what I did was, this is my calculator, right? And I opened it, and I was checking 1, 1, 3, and 4, and when I turned around, hell.
What the That's crazy!
Most people know Etika for his over-the-top reactions, and he's become a very popular live streamer. But if you go on Etika's Twitter, it's just it's a lot of nonsense. I don't know what's happening. I read this wrong using Phil. I thought Etika would go on Dr. Phil. That would be something. Anyway, Etika live streamed himself on Instagram, and someone called the police, and he live streamed it.
Okay, here. Look, okay.
Turn around, buddy.
Okay. Ow. Relax. Okay.
Etika also went on Keemstar's show, Drama Alert. Pretty relevant. I never heard of it.
I went, I became God, and I walked out.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Etika also delivered probably the favorite line I've heard in a very, very long time.
They can do exactly what they've been doing, Dreamy Creamy Keemy. Just watch.
Dreamy Creamy Keemy. Dreamy Creamy Keemy. So, okay, how did all this happen? I don't know. And I'm not gonna try and force some, oh, it's so hard to be a streamer and YouTuber. But he did lose his YouTube account because I think he streamed porn. And then he lost his Twitch account. I don't know the order. I don't think it's important, but he got banned from Twitch because he used a slur. He's kind of had this no to give kind of attitude. But it's also pretty clear that he's going through a public breakdown. I think anyone can see that. And it seems very similar to what we've seen before, kind of like with FuzzyTube last year when he did FuzzyCon, and it was all about, I'm doing all these great things. I don't know anything about psychology, and I don't know anything about Etika, but this is just how I interpret the situation. But it seems to me that Etika needs help, and I think that's clear to anyone except himself. And I know a lot of people are upset with Etika because this is a repeated pattern that he does apparently. And people just want him to get help, and they know even if they support him, then that won't happen. Everyone is just trying different things to get him to actually get help. But the thing is, you can only get help if you want to get help, and I think it's important that Etika realizes that. And I want people to share that sentiment with him to make sure that he actually does. And I actually respect Etika a lot, but I would respect him a lot more if he actually did.
Oh my god, please don't laugh about the Etika stuff. That is actually really, really sad. Yeah, for real though. Here's hoping he gets the help he needs. He's such a nice, funny dude, great content creator, but you know, mental illness can affect anyone. For those asking about the Etika thing, I did message him, so yeah. I know I didn't respond publicly, but I did message him. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it more because it just gives me more attention though. $2 from Lock and Key. I really appreciate I really appreciate you reaching out to Etika, but a long-time fan of his, so seeing him this spot was pretty heartbreaking. Thanks so much. I completely agree. I'm in the same boat. And then, like, seeing it was heartbreaking, and then suddenly also kind of being a part of it was...
Yeah, thoughts on Etika's situation? I think he's lost his mind, and that sucks because he was a fucking homie of mine. But hopefully he gets well soon. You know, fucking that's what mine is, I guess. That Etika punching a cop and stuff, that was, I don't know. I just think he is bipolar, and he's going through some manic phase, and nobody's there to help him, or they're trying to help him, but the social media is just making it worse. I mean, if you're manic and people on social media are obviously reacting to your behavior, it's gonna just make you do it more and more. Social media is not helping his behavior because they're encouraging it. That's what I think. Is there a way to fix it? Yeah. Whoever he lives with or whoever he hangs out with should tell him to stop going, or force him to stop going on social media. That would probably help, because I know if I was manic and I thought I was God, and then I went online and there was people saying like, you're God, bro. Like, yeah, we like, holy, like, this is great. And all this attention that he's getting, negative or positive, like, I would keep doing it because I would think that I'm doing the right thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I think he should get somebody should get him off social media. But then again, I'm not a doctor. What do I fucking know?
My honest opinion with the Etika thing is that I think he took drugs in the past, or he's like on drugs. I think his psyche is like fucked. I don't think he'll ever like probably be the same again, or it might just be in that. It's like two roads of that situation. It's either his psyche is fucked for life, he'll never be the same again, or that he's just doing this for attention. I don't think it's that. I think he took some hard drugs before, and his psyche's all fucked. Like some drugs like that make you like, you know what the white people be taking? What's it called? Woodstock. That festival in 1969 where the hippies were going ham, like some of those drugs, like those hard ass drugs. He was on some Woodstock shit. I definitely think he took some shroom, but I think he might have took something harder than shroom. Cause there's no reason why he's like tweeting out. If you're gonna kill yourself, why would you tweet it out? Could be a cry for help. Could be seen as a cry for help. But also, if someone really wanted themselves, bro, I don't think they would take for Twitter. They would probably contact like a friend, like through DM, like a close ass friend.
Today was a crazy day, man. What the hell, dude? I was at the dentist getting my fillings changed, and I literally see on Instagram some crazy ass shit, dude. So annoying, dude. I don't even know what to think, but you know, as human beings, we care, of course, but it still sucks to see people that you love, man, going through it. My joint hurts. I think it's probably because the fact that like he had a sibling that passed away, like that shit must have like got to him, you know? Because I think ever since then he's just not been good. Actually, just no bueno. My dude Etika called me like 3 times just now and didn't say a word at all, and that shit was disturbing as hell. Super disturbing. I don't get it. So I was just like, alright, man. I'm just worrying for a homie, dude. I want a homie to do well.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep it brief. Because obviously I'm not gonna be able to go through the stream without talking about it. If he gets better and he gets the help that he needs, and he gives us all an apology, every single one of his friends, because he's been worrying every single one of us. All the people on the Switch line, he's been worrying all of them. He's did some weird fucking shit that I'm not gonna share until they want to share it. Calling some of us gods. I'm not talking about myself. It's just a thing. I'm not even gonna get into it. It's up to them if they want to talk about it. It's not up to me. I'm not the person. But the things that he's doing right now, even if it is mental or not, is stressing us all out. And this is the 4th time, 3rd time, however many time that this has happened. We're all finished, dude. We don't want to deal with this. But at the same time, we care. That's why I'm pulling out right now. Because I know I can't do anything. I'm stressed enough for my own life. I have to think about myself before I think about others. And that's one thing that's been stressing me out. One thing I do want to say is, when Desmond ever does come back, and he is showing change, don't give him hate. Just applaud him. But if you don't want to support him anymore, that's fine. Do on you. Don't give him hate if he's actually fixed himself. If he's actually done it. Don't. Because that's just going to drive him further. Because I feel, for me, I feel, because he said it before, that like the Reddit is draining him. He said this on stream, not like personally. I just feel like if you guys do that, then I feel like he'll go back into it. He needs to definitely take a long break. That's it.
Catbox, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Honestly, I'm so done with this whole situation, and like none of us know, because none of us can reach him. So that's just the tea. I'm keeping it, like, I'm honestly so done with, like, it's honestly so upsetting. Like, I'm just done. You could have all the people in the world try and help this person, but unless that person wants to help themselves, nothing's gonna work. I talked to my friend Maddie earlier on the phone, and she was like, yeah, he did another live, and it's like, he doesn't, like, and she was like, if you know him personally, like, if you do, then it doesn't sound like him. And like, I was listening to the drama alert. I didn't even finish watching it yet. And I was, I just couldn't believe what I didn't even get to the part. Maddie told me there was a part where he starts shouting at Keemstar. I didn't even get to that part yet. Yeah, no, the drama lord's been up, but that's all I have to say about him. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't know, I was honestly considering unfollowing at this point. I don't know. I don't know. It's just really upsetting. That's basically what it is. It's just really upsetting.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give my opinion on Etika right now. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I didn't talk about it because, you know what I'm saying, like, that guy inspired my YouTube, my Twitch. I probably wouldn't be doing none of this if it weren't for Etika. I'm not saying he's, like, the savior of anything, but, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just crazy seeing all this stuff happen over this last couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? He's pretty much lost his mind. But it kind of sucks, you know what I'm saying? I really don't know what's going on in that guy's head. Obviously, he has some sort of mental issue. I really hope he goes to get some sort of help. What else is there? He literally went on Drama Alert and started yelling at Keemstar. Kind of crazy. He attacked the cop today. He's been doing all this crazy stuff. Ultimately, what I want to tell you guys, do not do drugs. Don't drink or nothing. I feel like that encourages that stuff a lot. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about it. Mental health is a thing.
Did you hear about Etika? What about him?
Why? Why?
Just, he's going nuts.
What is this? Etika goes mental on Twitter / Instagram while polices in apartments. Banned? I'll watch off stream. I saw something. Was he shouting out the window, going, "Oh!" or something like that shit? I've seen that on Twitter. If that's the same video. Okay, I've seen that. That's that guy. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's going on with that guy, but he's got a.
Just stop.
Etika going on mental Twitter / Instagram while police are trying to enter his apartment. Wait, what?
Why? Why? All I want to do is make my pornos. All I like is porn.
He's what? Wait, he's banned? Wait, he got banned on Twitch for what? I thought he was unbanned, wasn't he? That's why he got arrested for what? So he went on a mental state. Was he suicidal? He got banned again after getting unbanned. He was trolling. What does he do? I've seen him with the only thing I've ever seen him do is the Super Smash Bros videos, and he gets like smack stuff and runs around. That's the only thing I've ever seen him do.
What's up, big guy?
Does he stream a lot, or like the same thing as you? Oh, so he does absolutely nothing. He had a really bad mental breakdown. Oh, fuck. Shit.
So, my thoughts on the situation. I said this in my last video, and it's the title of this video. Etika needs help. The problem is that you can't help somebody who is not in the frame of mind of wanting to receive it. Even his closest friends are unable to help him. The most we can do is be there for him, but we can't fix what's happening in his brain and in his mind. Outside of professional help, the only person that can truly help Etika right now is Etika himself. So why am I saying this? Clearly, the entire situation has created a large divide within his community. There are those of you loyal to Etika until the end, waiting for him to return. There are those of you who are angry about his antics and not wishing to have anything to do with them. There are those of you who meme and make fun of the situation, simply getting joy out of his entertainment his breakdown is providing for you. And there are those of you who have no idea how to feel about any of this. Regardless of where you stand, what's most important to understand is what you're seeing is a public breakdown of a human being. Imagine having what makes you you and the inside being torn apart, losing self, awareness, reality, and consciousness, okay? A lot of you have seen Etika as a clown before the breakdowns and after the breakdowns, but I don't think many of you realize yet that this series of events could have had a scenario where Etika was no longer here. And if that happened, I assure you the memes and the tweets and the remarks that some of you have made towards a man that is falling apart would eat at you because you fed into it. It's not a matter of trying to figure out if Etika is aware or if he's doing this for attention or on purpose. Ignore all of that bullshit for 1 second and realize that these kind of episodes could have a very different outcome. Thank goodness it hasn't. I pray that it won't, but there is a very dangerous fine line being walked here. In my opinion, Etika needs his social media removed from him. As of now, I feel that it's simply an outlet for him to kind of feed into his warped sense of reality and just strengthen the effects. Regardless of his state of mind, what he's doing is extremely irresponsible and dangerous. I imagine the live streaming of the cops was in some form of way to protect himself from bad things happening behind closed doors with the police, but I couldn't help but wonder if the worst would have happened and 20,000 live viewers from his audience watched that event take place. In my opinion, people need to stop wanting Etika to returning to streaming or making you guys laugh or making content that you guys enjoy. It's not that we or you or I don't want that. I definitely want Etika to come back to YouTube. He's an invaluable content creator who has brought many people joy and happiness. But our happiness and joy is not priority. His happiness and joy is priority. I'm not going to pretend to know what will make Etika happy, but I do know after seeing this breakdown for the third time that returning to YouTube and social media is not the answer. I'm not suggesting that you don't support him, but rather to stop feeding into his addiction of wanting to self-sabotage. Attention, responding, and validating him only fuels his desire to dive deeper. We can't fix what's happening to him, but I truly believe the best way to support him at this point in time is to just leave him alone.
Look, my advice to Etika is really simple, man. It's really simple. As a person who suffers with anxiety and depression, and I have it, it's not a YouTube thing, okay? I'm not using the YouTube excuse because I've been dealing with anxiety since I've been as far back as I could remember, even as a kid, okay? It's something that I just, unfortunately, I was born with, and it's something I've dealt with my entire life. Is if you truly are going through something, Etika, and it isn't the fact that you're doing this for publicity, because I don't think you are, and I don't think you are, and I hope you're not, because in the end, this is not going to end well for you, because you're just burning every bridge around you. But I don't think you're doing it for that, because again, it would make no sense to, because your career was skyrocketing. You were going to be one of the biggest YouTubers possibly ever if you kept going on the track you were going before everything went crazy. If you truly are suffering, Etika, don't fight the help. Seek the help. It does help, okay? Find out what the cause of your problems are, right? Go to psychiatrists, go to a mental health professional, go to doctors, learn what they can do for you, okay? I'm not all about prescribing medication, but just because medications are overprescribed, it doesn't mean they shouldn't be prescribed at all. And try whatever you can first without them. But if they don't work, maybe medication until you get your head right may be the choice to go. Because right now, things aren't looking good for you. Yes, everyone's talking about you. Yes, you trended on Twitter. But in the end, this is not going to end well for you, man. And I think you're an excellent human being. You've made mistakes. I don't agree with things that you've said in the past. But I know deep down you are a good person because I've talked to you on a personal level. And I don't want to see your career and your personal life implode because you're going through something right now. As a person who struggles with mental health issues myself, I understand, and there's people out there that can help you. Seek the help. Don't fight it. This is Rich of ReviewTechUSA signing out. Have a good one.
Etika was just arrested for being black. That's right. Police are pigs. He was sitting in his apartment, minding his own business. The police broke into his door and arrested him because he's an African American. Police are racist. New York PD resign. Justice for Etika. Now we are ready to process our Buddhism ritual on Etika to make sure that he's uplifted by Buddha. So Buddha can come inside of Etika and restore him and make him a happy individual again. Buddha, come inside of Etika tonight. 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 Buddha, restore the powers of Etika. Bring him back to happiness. Bring the powers of Nirvana inside of Etika. Bring the powers of Buddha inside of Etika. Restore him. It's working. Feel the power of Buddha, Etika. Feel the power. Aisha Nana, Aisha Nana, Aisha Nana, Aisha Lama, Aisha Lama, Aisha Lama. Are you okay? For 1 second. You okay? Feel the power, Etika. Feel the power. Okay. It's time to initiate stage 3. So Buddha can officially come inside of Etika's soul and body, and he can be restored. Feel the power, Etika. Feel the power. Feel it inside of you, Etika. Feel it inside. Feel the power. Come inside of Buddha. Come inside of Etika tonight, Buddha. Feel the sensation. Feel the sensation of Buddha. Etika, feel it. Feel it. And that is the power of Buddha. It's time for the final stage. This is pure, holy water. And we're just going to dump a little bit of the water on him to help restore and to cleanse his body and his mind. Okay, Etika, in the name of Buddha, I now officially want to cleanse you and baptize you to save you from all your issues. In the name of Buddha, Amen. What the? Oh my Buddha! What the? That's not water! Ari, what was that? Ari! What the Buddha? No, stop! Etika! No, Etika, please! Etika! You okay? You okay? Please talk to me. Please talk to me. Come on. Come on, Etika. That's a devil. That's a devil. That's a devil trying to get a hold of you, Etika. That's a devil trying to get a hold of you. Please. Ari, what did you put in that water? You just cursed it with the devil's water. What was it?
I put gasoline in it.
That was gasoline? Get that camera in my face, Ari.
I'm from the bottom, no higher land. Name of my block, little bitch, Leland. Try my boys, we gon' tie your fam.